Texting secrets that make them addicted to you. Have you sent a text on your phone and then spent the rest of the day staring at it without a reply? I've done that in the past too. You're not alone. Or worse, have you sent what you thought was an amazing message and then you just got no reply or been left on read? It's heartbreaking. Texting isn't just messaging, it's an art form. And when you do it wrong, you're going to push them away without even realizing it. So today I'm going to give you 3 texting secrets that will make them get obsessed with you in a nice way. Secret number 1, the push and pull effect. Here's the problem. Most people text too boring. Like, hey, hi, what are you up to? What's going down? What do you do for work? Boring. They're going to switch off. We live in a world where people want immediate instant gratification. They're used to watching social media that is polarizing content, it's sharp, it's quick to the point. They need to be hooked, and it's just part of the game which you have to understand. You have to get better at creating curiosity, intrigue, otherwise they're never going to read the message in the first place. Like, we live in a world where no one really has time for boring conversation, boring content, or boring stuff. And so you need to level up and become more interesting. So instead of boring text, we have to add some mystery, curious, and intrigue to it. For example, test this one out. I was gonna message you something really exciting, but I'm not sure if you're ready yet, with a wink emoji. Or I just found something crazy about you, ... And now they have to ask, because the unconscious mind's in a loop, what is it? Can you see what's happening? We're creating curiosity, intrigue. Now, I say this without manipulation. And so you're not trying to be seedy, inappropriate. You're just stimulating a conversation that's more exciting than just, hey, how you doing? You're acting playful because it's fun, but you're not going to take it too far. Number 3 is time blocking. Now, it doesn't sound sexy, but it's controversial. The problem is if you immediately respond to every single text, you're training that person to expect you to reply straight away, and that's not reality. And if you are someone that is on your phone 24/7 and it's right next to you, then you need to redirect your life, because your phone doesn't control your life, you control your phone. You have to become and or give the vibes of true value. A true value person does not spend all day on their phone. They're out doing cool stuff, doing good stuff. Time blocking means that you have periods of the day where you respond to stuff. I run my business, we've got a successful business. I do time blocking for different parts of my business. So for example, if it's responding to emails, responding to consultation calls, or responding to things online, they go into certain blocks. I'm not spending all day on my phone. It's devastating for your mind. Do not do that. And so you're going to time block. Now, you might not have a business yet, or you might not have that sort of way of thinking, but you do a time period in the morning where you're responding back to your messages, and a time period maybe at lunch or in the evening. So you're not responding straight away, because you are a high value person, and high value people have a real life. A real life is not on social media. A real life is not on the phone. A real life is actually interacting with the world. What a concept today. What happens is then, instead of you being this person that's like a lapdog, is that they start to look forward to hearing from you, and they start to respect this boundary. But again, you're consistent with your responding. You're not using it as a game. You are someone that's high value, and you're doing other stuff. Secret number 3, end the conversation first and on a high. I learned this back in the day. If you don't end a conversation at a peak point, what happens is that it starts to go like, see you soon, hey. It becomes a bit awkward, hey, lol. And on a text, it's like, lol, happy face, da 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 da. And it's all a bit weak in terms of communication. You want to end it on a high, end it on a peak of emotions, so that they want more of that. Now, I saw this in comedy shows. The comedian, what do? They leave it on a high. They walk out at the top peak, leaving the audience to demand for more. You're the same. So as the conversation starts to come to the end point, don't keep dragging it on. Don't keep on fumbling around different emojis, etc. Leave it on a high, boom. And again, you're consistent, you're time blocking, you're curious, you're someone that's interesting, and that will make them attracted to you. Hit that subscribe for part 2. Texting secrets that will make them addicted to you.